everyone, welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. This is a very special Long Arm Wednesday. This is the 9-patch quilt block that everybody has sent in from all over. This is the first one. We just got some recent blocks from Judy and Ann. Thank you very much, ladies. We just got yours just the other day, so you would have seen them on Sunday's show, on the live stream. So I just want to say thank you, and that'll go towards the next one. So we're just going to keep building. You want to send a 9-patch of 5-inch squares? It'll keep going to a donation to a charity quilt. So we welcome them no matter what. So we're going to pretty much finish this one off so I can show you everybody's lovely work. And I've got a heart block number 7 going in these blocks because I figured we put all our heart into this and everybody's so loving and caring. And then I've got a cross-hatch triangle in these triangles here because of course, you know, I put this on point to make it a little bit bigger, to emphasize it, give it a little, you know, spissy and pizzazz. So we're just going to continue on. We've got 3 blocks to do and then 3 cross-hatches to do. Okay. And what Walt is doing, he's stitching out first a heart, and then he's going to bounce and come around to do another heart, and then he kind of mixes and matches and ends up finishing it off. So anyways, there's 8 hearts that stitch out on this. And it's a beautiful little block. I thought it very suited this quilt. Like I said, a lot of love went into it. Not just my work, but your work too. So very much appreciated. And we will let you know where it ends up. I might send it off with the bear paw quilt to go with that section. So we had a couple to hand in, couple kids and couple full-size ones. And this turned out to be 72 by 72. Pretty good, I think so. And I didn't count the squares as I went. I just added them to make up the quilt. So we could easily do that. It doesn't take very long to stitch out. It's very fast. It's only got 2 more hearts to do. It's going to move to this one, and then we're going to do the 3 hatches. Sorry about that. Business is a business. So we'll just finished it off because we were almost done, just as my phone was ringing there. And it stitched out those beautiful 8 hearts. Like, look at them. Look how beautiful. And this really shows up on this pretty fabric. And it gives this nice little, extra little poofy detail that when washed, these little hearts are going to pop up. This little pop's going to pop up here. And in these little sections here, which is very similar to this one right here, is what actually gets developed as you're going from block to block to block. Okay, so we're just going to continue that, and Walt's going to move on over to the second one. And this beautiful square here. Thank you very much to whoever made it. I don't have the names all off on hand, I apologize, but I know you're all there. We did talk about every single one. There's a video recording out there of it. I chose a light gold thread. It's actually shell. Just because it kind of brought everything together, and it acted as a very pretty whole cloth for the back of this. I just chose a nice white and a poly, and in the end, once we get it unpinned and I can show you, you'll see how it looks on the other side as well. Like, it's just like a little whole cloth pattern with the hearts and the cross hatching. So I haven't used this block one before, but I really like it. I think I will be using it again. I was trying to think of something that wasn't too flowery, you know what I mean? So just a simple heart. I had circles, just like a block of kind of circles, because I was just going to put that. I'm like, no, let's do a little something extra. Let's put some hearts on it. And then we could always put some pretty little cross hatching up in here. And with that goldy thread, it really shows up on the white. And of course on some of these beautiful colors. All right, one more to do, and then just some cross hatching. And we want to do a really big thank you to everyone who has sent in a block, whether it was for the 9.5-inch World Quilt block, which is, you know, kind of represents who you are, or what you like to do, or what have you, where you're from, what's your favorite things. That is 9.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Send that along. But if you want to help out with a charity quilt of a 9-patch, it's 5-inch squares doing a 9-patch. Easy. And then I kind of trim them all to fit and make sure they all get together. Just a little trimming. That's a pretty one too. Well, it's just kind of really goes to show what a little community effort. This is what we get. Community. We're talking world effort. And once I hold it up, once it's unpinned here and I'll hold it up, Pop said he'll get in some close-up of all the blocks. So if you see yours, thank you very, very much. If you don't see yours, it'll be in the next quilt. We did have a few wonky blocks that were sent. Those, remember the 4 that were the same, of the black with the little turquoise and flowers, stuff like that. I'd like to have that, maybe start off the second one, have those out in each corners, and then build squares out from there. So I'll have to add a little bit of fabric to those because it's not the same size as a 9-patch 5-inch. So I'm just going to go continue, and he's going to go all the way to the end there. Well, not right to the end, because I've already done the corners. And it should come pretty darn close. And I really like the way this stitches out. It's kind of fun. And it shows the same cross hatching as here as there, but as you can tell, I flipped it because I needed it to be in a 90-degree angle down here. But in here, I needed it to fill in the corners, right? So it's just flipped and flopped, and I made it smaller here and bigger to fit there. And some of my angles, like when I was clicking out, because I have to draw the boundary first, I can tweak that crosshatch to come out a little bit more because I'm maybe a little bit wider on my bottom end than a normal 90-degree. But once quilted up, you'd never know. So, because you can change it. Yeah, that looks so pretty. Love that with the white. That's why I think the back is going to look awesome. So may have to unpin it both sides so you can see the back too. So just be patient. Stick to the end. And there's diamond cross hatching. There's like obviously square cross hatching, triangle cross hatching. There's wave, you know. If you're not quite sure what to put in a spot, especially when you do something on point with a nice prominent white color like this, or if you did like a blue or a pink or whatever, it helps accent all the other colors on the inside, right? And it's a really neat, fun pattern, and really adds a lot of texture. Like little pillows. We're gonna get that out of the way. Yeah, some very beautiful blocks. You guys are very talented and very giving. It's been fun to work with. And you can feel the different textures and materials depending on where they're from. You can feel it. It's neat, you know. All depends on what it's made with, right? And the dyes used and the process of the whole dyeing process itself, if there is any, right? Well, there would have to be. I love the houses here. The houses are adorable. I have a thing about houses and clocks. I don't know. Pop's nodding. Said to him when we first moved in here, and almost 9 years ago, and yeah, we had 3/4 of an acre and it's kind of spread out a little bit. I said I wanted to put up like 50 little bird houses everywhere, and he's like, one day. It's not going to be flamingos on the lawn, it's going to be bird houses. I just think it'd be cute. A bird sanctuary. They love our big, huge trees in the front. Got some massive big green trees. All right, so I could have just hit the continue button because it's really only just popping over here. So I did that at the top. I'm not sure why I didn't do it at the bottom, but that's okay. All right, last one to stitch out. And it looks amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we'll wait till it's just about finished, and I'll go and clamp those. And it sounds like the bobbin's getting a little low, so it's good timing, even though I have another one. Or actually, I think it's back there. It's just truly amazing what we all did to come, and this is what we made, you know? We all came together. someone said something in a live stream, and this is what happens. Things get done because we want them to get done, right? And we will be putting the world quilt together. We just have to get some proper fabric to put everybody's name on it. I think Pop and I were going to do some research. Do you have any suggestions for a good, that type of material so you can put it through your printer, put somebody's name on it, and then actually sew it onto a quilt? Like is it iron-on transfer, or is it like a fabric paper, or you know, what's the best? Because it won't get washed. It'll just be an art project and hanging on the wall, possibly, hopefully, to get in a show or two. So it doesn't need to be like washable or anything like that. Okay. All right. So let's undo this. Put Walt right in the center. Oh. Sophie's laying on her bed, and I didn't want to hit her with the clamp. Just trying to be gentle. All right, looks lovely. Sorry, Lope Pope. Okay, let me just release this a little bit so I can get these pins out of the way. Actually, you know what? I'll just unzip it. It's just easy enough to unzip it. I have a couple of sets of these, so if I had was working more on a custom quilt and need to get a baby quilt done real fast, I just unzip it, put the custom quilt off to the side, reattach, you know, the baby quilt to a new set of leaders, stitch that up, unzip it, put the new one on, back, you know, easy peasy. All right. Hold on, let me just unroll it a little bit here so you can get a good look. And then I will unzip it from the other side once Pop's got everybody's block in full attention. Hopefully, oops. And then I'll show you the back. Okay? He'll give me a thumbs up when he's ready. Just thank you everybody very, very much. You guys are super awesome. And I hope you see your block. Quilters have big hearts. It's beautiful. I love it. Good choice for the heart. Yeah, we're good? Okay, all right. So let me just plop this back right here, unzip the other side so you can see the back and how it looks as a whole cloth sort of idea. Okay. Just give me a moment. Don't step on any pins. All right, now I'll just hold it up this way and stand back so you can see it. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Sorry. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much and have a fantastic Wednesday. Big hugs from the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Thanks, everybody.